All right. Hello. Welcome. Happy Wednesday and also happy March. It is March 1st. I've done some of my monthly check-in type of things, but I was really hoping that Lisa would be on earlier. And then it was canceled and I was like, no. I did still get some stuff done, but not as much sort of popping in and out of Lisa's as I'm doing some productivity stuff has been sort of like my routine. And so so I didn't have that routine today. But I have accomplished a good bit of my sort of like morning to-do list. I put away the laundry. Yay. Finished folding and put away the laundry. I've checked the car fluids. So if you haven't checked your car fluids, if you own a car, this is your reminder that occasionally you need to do that. Which means I'm going to have to go get a oil change at some point soon because it was a little dirty. Little dirtier than I like. So I'm going to have to go get it changed. It's been more than 3 months, but like I don't drive a whole lot. So it's kind of like a wait till it gets dirty situation. Let's see. What else? I have done a couple of the other sort of personal things. I did my workout this morning. And I will be, so during the stream, I should, if I'm hydrating the way I normally do, I will have hit my like minimum hydration. So that will like complete my, my sort of like healthy AM and early PM checklist. So that'll be good. Yeah, in terms of Kanban, we're going to try. I don't know that we're going to get everything up here done, but we're going to try to get the majority of that done by the end of the month. So we're going to cross our fingers. So yeah, so that's going to be a thing. Trying to get the majority of the blue stickies. These orange stickies, as long as I'm doing like my AM habits, are just gonna kind of those are Sunday check-ins for me. So those are not hard to accomplish. The orange over here and here, those are the blog posts that I want to finish for this quarter. So I've already like most of the orange ones have already been done down here. The yellow ones that you can't see up the top, those are like saving monetary wise. I've not done great at those, but on the other hand, it's just sometimes that happens. So yeah, but the blue stuff is a lot of the writing, the fiction writing. And I'm going to try to get most of that done this month. So yeah, I am planning on participating in Camp Nano. I have not entirely decided which project to go with. I think that kind of depends on how much of this blue stuff I get done. And this blue stuff is multiple projects. That's just like, I just decided to do all of my fiction writing for that, that color code. But anyway, yeah. So I'm a little freaked out by how much I still have to do, but I also redid my dry erase calendar, so that is now correct. So I did that last night before I went to bed so that I could remember. So it's kind of nice to see, because I put the quarter and like checked off the things that I have accomplished. So it's kind of nice to go into the month seeing some progress already. So it's kind of nice to see that. And what else? What else? I don't know. There was something that I was going to mention to y'all, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm sure I will remember it probably mid-sprint. So hopefully I will just like jot it down and be able to be able to remember and talk to y'all about it. But for right now, happy Wednesday. Happy midweek. Happy 31 days till camp. Happy 31 days till the end of quarter one or the beginning of quarter two. So if you are having some, how are your Kanban boards, your goal boards? How are those looking for y'all? Because y'all can see mine. It is, some of it's done, some of it's in progress, and a great deal of it is not done. So anyway, Shadow's Lair says, happy March, doing more papers today. You've got years of it, and yeah, for sorting and filing things. Yes, yeah. Monique says, I already did my writing for today. Yay! So you're going to be spending the sprint planning blog posts. Yes. Yes, yes. Paget says, hey all, I'm writing and doing laundry. Yes. Excellent. What is my hair doing? I don't know. It's doing what it wants. And I'm going to let it. Cool Gamer says, hi, hello, welcome. CB's dinner is in the oven. Excellent. Good, good. Paget says, I uploaded book 2 yesterday, early for your deadline. Yay! That's a first. And I updated the changers for book 1. So as Truby says in Steel Magnolias, I am a chain. Yes. You love the camisole cardigan or the color? I think I think this might be this. It's very much sort of like a bright coral, sort of orangey coral. I like it. The only thing is it does not have pockets, but it's very nice and it's very soft. So, yes, when I went through a whole bunch of my clothes and just like decluttered my entire closet and wardrobe, I got rid of several cardigans that I just don't wear, or that are a little too worn, or I've decided I don't like that length anymore. So I got rid of like half of my cardigans, and I was staring at them this morning and I was going, I don't know if one of those was the best choice to get rid of or not, but it's gone. Oh well. But thank you. I appreciate it. I have such a hard time accepting compliments, y'all. I have such a hard time because I just want to like explain it away and just like pretend that nobody complimented me. But thank you. I appreciate it. Does anybody else like try and just like explain away the compliment? Is that a tactic? I don't know. I have just like realized that I do this for myself when somebody gives me a compliment. I'm like, oh, thank you, and blah, 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 blah. All these excuses for why I'm going to pretend that nobody complimented. It's terrible. CB says, I went for a walk earlier. Excellent. Good. How was it? Ours was nice. It was kind of overcast. I was going to say overclouded, but overcast. It's reaching about 70-ish, maybe mid-70s at the highest today, but it was very nice. So Mama Maggie says, hello, lovelies. Hello. CB set up your project for Camp Nano last night. Excellent. Mom Maggie is here while the internet holds. I am happy that you are here. CB says you did your handwriting earlier as well. Nice. Excellent. Charlie is here. Yay. Hey, hey. Hello. Welcome. For March Madness, you have to write the 28K words that you did not write in February because OCD brain wouldn't let me stop editing. But you do have the next two books loaded into Amazon, so that's progress. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Mom Maggie says, hi, Charlie. I miss you, sister. Monique says, I definitely need to update my blog because I haven't written anything since August of last year. Yeah, and that's what, like, my blog will go great swaths of time without any sort of, but I've been doing pretty good this year in terms of this year. We're only like 2 months in. But yeah, hearts and love. Charlie says to Mom Maggie, life has been insane and busy. I miss you too. I'm debating about a pop-up this afternoon. Do it. We need some Charlie time. Charlie also explains away the compliments every time. Yes. Yeah, okay. I'm glad it's not just me, but also I'm sad for us because we should be able to take compliments, accept them, and be happy about them. Mom Maggie did a pop-up this morning. Let me know when. I'll be there if I have internet. Yes. Compliment bondage. Accept our prayers. You're wonderful, inspiring, organized, and have wonderful timers. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna accept and move on. I'm determined. I'm gonna at some point, manage to do this all the time. Charlie says, "Will do." CB's walk was fabulous. You were doing your blood pressure. Excellent. Excellent, yes. Mom Maggie says, "Oh yeah, I have a blog too. Oopsies." CB also explains away compliments. Yeah, and I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if society teaches us that we're supposed to be humble and therefore we're not supposed to accept compliments. I don't know. That's a really weird like headspace to be in. And I don't know if it's like because when someone compliments you, they are sort of like acknowledging that they're looking at you. And I don't know if that's like as an introvert, I'm like, oh no, somebody noticed me, must go hide. Or if that's just like other things. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I've not done cards yet, so King of Cups. We had the Queen of Cups last time, didn't we? Are these just still sitting next to each other? No, we had the Knight of Pentacles last time. Okay. We had the Queen of Cups from the other deck. That's what it was a couple days ago. So we have King of Cups, Eight of Swords. Ooh, okay. Interesting. King of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the cow inverted. Okay. Mom Maggie says, accepting compliments shows the sin of pride, or so I was taught growing up. Oh, okay. Were you raised Catholic? But now you just say thanks. But to be honest, I say a happy thanks when I am insulted. So, okay, let's find the cow so I can show you all the cards. Too far. Bobcat, brown bear, buffalo, butterfly, cat, cow. Here we go. Okay, finally found the right spot. Okay, so so the King of Cups, devoted, emotionally mature and balanced. I like the sound of that. Intuitive, compassionate, supportive, and empathic. So, ruler of the emotional domain. Mature emotions, balanced emotions, compassion. So you're able to rule over yourself and yes. I love Mama Maggie. It's Moo, but it's backwards because it's inverted. Megan and Maggie. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so here is our King of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Swords. I think I have a mental interpretation, but I'm just going to double check with my cheat sheet because it's so handy. Yes. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords from the Shadowscapes deck. And it is upright, so we have this idea of restriction, bondage, from complement bondage, entrapment, victimization, crisis, criticism, blame. Historically, apparently this card has usually suggested a scandal for a woman, spread by rumors and gossip. Interesting. Reversed, it can mean the departure of a relative. So I wonder if upright, it means the arrival of a relative. Okay, so, but this was not inverted. So interesting. So I was just like emotionally mature, and then you have this possibly victim mentality or entrapment. So I think perhaps this is you overcoming this. And then the cow, inverted, the instead of moo. Here's the cow, our lovely cow, with all of the flowers. Miracles are endless is the main. Sorry, I've got hair. Yes, I do. I have hair, obviously. I have hair that was trying to get into my mouth. The cow, inverted, asks you to pay attention to how you nourish your mind, body, and spirit, because right now you are wobbling around like a newborn calf on its unsteady legs. Perhaps you've been spending too much time distracting yourself on the internet. Oh boy. Or obsessing over a relationship, or choosing to eat food that is not healthy. Do we feel called out yet? Whatever it is, you're being nudged to assess how you are looking after your needs. Remember that the universe has a way of reflecting back to you events and conditions that match how you treat yourself. The cow reminds you that the universe wants to give you the very best, but needs you to do your part and participate and nourish your own well-being. Heed her message, and everything will shift in your favor. The cow knows that we have been spending too much time scrolling, and we have definitely been overindulging in the snacking of things. And by we, I mean me. Okay, so in that case, the cow inverted, and the entrapment, perhaps by mental doom scrolling and emotionally eating and all of that kind of stuff. This is current status. This is where we want to be. So that's what that is. I was not expecting to be called out that hard today. I was like, I'm doing good. And then I realized, I did think I talked to y'all last time about how I spent 45 minutes on reading on the internet instead of reading the book that I had bookmarked. Like, we'll not talk about the copious bowls of popcorn and all the other treats. The cow says, "Get back to work and step away from the cookies." No cookies for you. The cow is full of clouds. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Trapping or binding yourself within your own negativity when there is a way out to escape, but not without harm. Yes. You love that cow. The jerseys are so pretty and they have the loveliest eyes. Yes. They're so cool. I think this is my favorite right now. Just instead of moo, just so funny. Okay. Let's do a sprint. Do we want to start with a 25 or do we want to start with a 30? What are you up for? I'm like slouching in my chair as I'm like perched on the forward edge of my chair. I don't know why I do this all the time. Anyway, so 25 or 30, that is the question. Shadowslayer says 25. Monique says 30. Do we have a tiebreaker? Mom Maggie says 30. All right, let's do a 30. Let's start with the purple teapot. Mom Maggie needs time to make biscuits. It make me jealous that I don't have biscuits. Okay. I do not have my document open. We need to fix that. And that's number one. Save your document if you have already been working. If not, now's a fantastic time to open it up. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is you are hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Okay, so I have a pair of mock covers for the project that I think I should be doing during Nano. And I need some discerning eyeballs to let me know which of the two you prefer. So they're the same like image, but one has a sort of black border on top and bottom because the picture is more landscape than it is vertical. Anyway, so your choice, I guess I should put a poll in. Which cover do you prefer? Question mark. 1, black background. 2, no background. Okay, so I've started the poll, but you haven't seen these yet, so don't vote yet. Don't vote until you've seen it. Okay, so I've not decided whether or not this is going to be the. I've not decided whether my working title is going to be the final title or not. So I'm just going with acronyms here. Anyway, so here's the one with the black border, and here is with just the picture zoomed in. I mean, I can always play with the font size and whatnot, but so option 1 with the black background, and option 2 no background. Option 1. Maybe I should do it this way. Yeah, that's a much better. Like you can see them side by side. Okay, so there we go. So option 1, black background. Option 2, no background. If you have a preference, please put it in the poll. Because your indecisive dawdler over here needs some help. And yeah. So I'm just going to leave that up for a bit and scroll. Guess who's taking a rapid test? Oh no, because they were possibly exposed last weekend. Oh no. Oh no. I hope you do not have it. Yikes. Good luck. Yeah. I believe in your ability to beat the test. Yes. Seriously hope you're okay. Yes. You feel fine. You've just had a minor cough, so we're taking extra precautions. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Kate wrote a few sentences before you got pulled into work stuff, but that's 4 sentences you didn't have before. Exactly. Mama Maggie's soup is simmering and the biscuits are baking. Excellent. Monique says, ooh, thanks for the idea. I should make a mock cover for an unconventional romance. You should. Maggie also hopes that Megan does not have it. The black background has a more dramatic look. Monique says, I picked no background, but the title is easier to read with the black one. True. Maybe I could, what I could do, we're going to make this more difficult for you. Okay, if I put a rectangle know why I did that, but anyway, I did. Oh, I want a skinnier one, don't I? Yes, I do. I want that one, I guess. If I do this and then make that black, maybe I should move that down then. Oh, that's going to take forever to do that. Okay. Ooh. See, this is why this is why I'm indecisive, because I'm like, ooh, what if I change this? What if I change that? Ooh, I kind of, now that I've added the black banner, option 3, I think option 3 is the winner. I think, yes, because it has the best of this plus that. So I think this is the case. Yes. Yes. Okay. Dang YouTube fair polls with no channel points. True. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, so the test showed negative, but the test had expired. Oh no! So you're not 100% confident? Oh no! You love the image though. Me too. I found that on Pixabay from Matthias. What was it? Matthias Lipinski was the person who was credited for the image. So Shadow's Lair scanned some more files. Now you have so many more to do. CB made your cover months ago. Heather says hello. Hello. And Mom Maggie says hi to Heather. Hellos, hellos. CB likes the banner. Option 3 now. Yes, option 3. Make the rectangle more transparent so it's a shadow. Ooh, okay. How do I do that? Rectangle. Transparency? Oh, okay. Yes. And then maybe I should change the color to that one. Okay, I'm just going to start fiddling with this now. Anyway, yes. Looks like a Mardi Gras mask, but with subdued colors. Yes. And there is a scene with a masquerade ball. So, you know. Looks like you spent all morning fighting with Amazon KDP cover maker. I don't do it in Amazon. I do it in Canva. So you like that a lot. Yes. Much better. Yes. Okay. Yay. I like that. I'm going to download and then pop this into Nano as my mock cover. Excellent. Thank you so much, y'all. See, sometimes just talking it out and just being like, what if I do that? What if I do this? And then having somebody say like, yeah, it looks good. I like that one. I like this one more than that one. Somebody else as the sounding board is necessary. So, yeah. Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Now we need another timer. And I'm thinking I want to continue with the sort of cute pastel vibes. So we are going to use HK's snail timer. La la la. Yes. Okay, I think I have everything set up. So 1, save your document. Even if you got distracted and started making covers, save your document. Follow my own advice. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you are hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Just realized I'd forgotten to end the poll from the previous discussion. I was relatively focused. I had about like maybe 50-ish words prior to this sprint. I have now have 597. So I wrote about 540-ish. So not bad. I'm seeing some blue grammar things that I'll have to address. Oh, goodness. Sorry. I've been trying to get up earlier the last couple of days, and I have succeeded, but I'm still working on going to bed earlier. So I've been getting up. I just haven't been going to bed earlier. So anyway. Okay, don't forget that was the self-promo sprint. So make sure you do your self-promo. And I will scroll up. And thank you very much, Mama Maggie, for the link parade. I appreciate it. La, 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 la. Okay, so Megan says, check out the yarn that binds, patterns included. Here is Megan's Substack post on knitting and learning French. Or you can check out all of Megan's things here at the link tree, Megan_McCarthy. CB has a one-shot on Archive of Our Own under the username PepperoniFan1982. And that is also the username that CB uses for Nano. Charlie says, check out my new epic fantasy serial, The Shadow Phoenix Saga. New episodes every Tuesday. And here is the link to that. It's so good. Heather says, you can still get on Heather's short project editing list for March. You have up to 3 slots available depending on the length of your work. To request a quote and or a free sample, you can contact Heather at the various social media under the link tree. All under the same name, Heather Dewey Patet. Jen, hello, welcome. Welcome. Megan says, Substack just added upsell marketing letters to engaged readers. That is exciting. I do not know what those 3 words mean together, upsell marketing letters. So I guess I will have to go find out what that means. Shadow's Lair says, self-promo. I do Game and Rights Mondays and Wednesdays on Twitch and Plan and Rights Saturdays on YouTube. Game and Rights on Monday, Wednesday are currently at 2 Central, and the Saturday Plan and Right is at 3:30 Central, I believe. You've been having to fiddle with your schedule with the spouse having moved home. Gotcha. Mama Maggie says, my Amazon page. Here is Mama Maggie's author page, MM Ward. And the January release, Relic of Time and Prophecies. Here's that link. And March 12th is going to be the book 2, The War of Prophecies, Relic of Time Wars book. So there it is. Follow your fellow sprinters. Yes, please do. Heather says, also, we are streaming tomorrow at the new time of 11 a.m. Central. No, sorry, 11 a.m. Eastern. I believe I have that on the spreadsheet already because I think I remember seeing this and scheduling it. Mom Maggie says, here's the Shadows Lair channel. Ashley, hello. It's been a while. Love the timer. Yes, that is HK's new timer. It is so cute. You feel like a snail today too. Yeah, me too. Here is Heather's channel. Here is Ashley's channel. Here is Jen Writes Romance's channel. Here is Megan's channel. Here is Charlie's channel. Here is CB's channel. Here, Heather says, if you want to check out the Etsy shop, it's in Heather's link tree as well. Here is Kate's channel. Here is Monique's channel. Here is Paget's channel. And if you aren't subscribed to the Dawdling Writer, please do so. Hit the red button. You know you want to, right? My lovely 365-day tarot journal. Yes, thank you. Which I need to add today's into, but I will do that after stream. So, hardback or paperback, They're so fun. Also, so dot markers. I have seen them used in a couple of like bullet journalist people videos. And I'm kind of like, do I need these in my life? But the one that Joshi Corinne uses, it's like 30, somewhere between $30 and $40 for a pack of dot markers. And I'm like, that's a little more expensive than I want to pay for a stationery supply that I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. So if you use dot markers for like bullet journaling or tracking, and you have a brand that you like that is budget friendly, please let me know. Megan says, my next Substack post is about book banning, a topic. Oh, yes, this was the thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about. A topic that you think us writers are concerned about or should be concerned about. Okay, so y'all know how occasionally there's like a town hall meeting and like some Karen mom gets up and she's affronted by books that are in the library and she reads out a passage or whatever. And so sometimes the passages are quite either graphic or whatever. So there was an 11-year-old boy who got up in one of those town readings and was like, I found this book in my library, and I am offended, and called it Corn Riffy. I'm trying to get around the YouTube things. So he started reading from this passage before this town hall meeting. I'm like, okay, look, y'all. You know that poor little boy's mom, like, prompted him to go read that in front of him. Because no 11-year-old is going to find a book in their library and go like, they might go ask their parents, like, what does this word mean? They're much more likely to just Google it and find out for themselves. But most 11-year-olds are not going to be affronted and whatever. Anyway, but the nice thing about books, and like immediately when I saw this headline and like all this other kind of thing, the nice thing about books, if you don't like it, guess what you can do? You can close it and not read it. And I'm just like, on one hand, they market all kinds of mature books to girls because girls physically mature at an age that boys have not yet. Most girls, anyway. And so it's like, yes, you have books that explain what happens, one, to your body, but also what are some potential things that happen if you act on your newly mature body. Like, there are books that exist for that reason, and yet people get affronted by that fact. Like, they're astounded at it boggles my brain. And I just like, if I was the town judge or whatever, whoever was presiding over that, I would be so tempted to be like, okay, well, if you're so offended by it, why are you continuing to read it? Just close it. Just return it to the library. Don't read it again. Like, you may be offended by it, but somebody else's kid may not be, because somebody else's kid may have already been through some of those experiences. Like, just close the book. It's not meant for you if you're super offended by it. Just close the book. I mean, there are other things that this is not like the Roald Dahl situation. This is like purely for graphic, mature, physical type of things. Sexy time, if you will. But yeah, so I just like, it's so, I don't know why I'm being so like, I'm not monetized yet. Why do I have to? But yeah, anyway, just close the book. If you're so offended by the content of the book that was not written for you, close the book. Put it back. Don't read it again. But I guarantee you that that kid has heard worse on the radio. I guarantee you that that kid has seen worse in music videos. I guarantee you that that kid has heard worse playing things like Minecraft, like with other people. And yet, the thing you want to be so offended at is the physical book that you can close and put back. Anyway, that was that was what I was I was just like, I was so over it this morning. I was just 11-year-old book offended by the pornography writing and reads this pornography in front of the town cat. Just close the book. It's not for you. It's not for you. Kate says, going to jump for a work meeting, but you wrote 219 words. Excellent. Mom Maggie says, have a good day, Kate. Yes. Lunch has been accomplished and dishes done, kitchen wiped down, and the link parade. Thank you very, very much, Mom Maggie. I appreciate it. Megan worked on your Substack for about half of the sprint. Then somehow you found yourself on YouTube watching a video about the Krat brothers and Zaboomafu. I've never heard that. You loved those shows as a kid. So you had to. Okay, so the terminology that I was unsure of means that you can offer engaged top readers a discount on a year subscription. Gotcha. Okay. Heather did some journaling. Put your watch on the charger, and of course you did some self-promo. Yes. See, this was the one thing about the watch that you have to charge that I was always frustrated at, because it would always need to be charged when I was going to go do something active, which is why I switched back to that, and the watch band kept breaking. So you're welcome. Kat has been doing most of the work, but I've been trying to make sure that I check in a little bit more frequently, because Kat is going to visit family this week. So CB says, be right back. Going to sink a dish, soak a dish, wash a dish, and then you need to find your other iPads because they need to be charged. You totally expected a twist when the boy was reading from the Bible. I mean, right? But the same Karen mom was like the one that you had to point out that Game of Thrones was not for her 10-year-old, and it was not a YA regardless of how popular. Right? Yeah. Agree. Yes, you can close the book anytime you want. Yes. Says patriarchy and white supremacy have to force control because their position is so weak. Yeah. People like me who experience SA as a child have to be isolated and silenced so they can maintain their power, which is wrong on all counts. Padgett says, just decluttered several boxes. Yay! And I'm doing laundry now to write. Is it still happening? Yes, we're still writing. Supposedly. We're supposed to be still writing. People just have it in for books, and I have my opinions on why. Mm-hmm. Yes. I never watched Zaboomafu on PBS. No. Mm-mm. I need to find an episode and watch it. It's so cute and educational. I will have to look it up. Heather says, Padgett, roll it back to my excellent tirade against book banning. Charlie says, ideas must be suppressed so it is harder for people to think them, or they feel alone for having those thoughts. Silence is how evil triumphs. Yes. They were trying to ban Mildred D. Taylor's books as promoting racism, and I was like, she's Black and her books are partly autobiographical, right? I mean, they're trying all kinds of stuff. Sink a dish. Put a dish in a sink. Gotcha. Yes, like Sarah J. Maas is not YA. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Okay. We need another timer. 25 or 30? We've been doing 30s. Should we do another 30 just to make it? Yes, we should do another 30. I answered my own question. Okay, so Rainbow Record or Farting Frog? Rainbow Record or Farting Frog? They're both 30 minutes. Which one would you prefer? Present, share. Farting Frog? Rainbow. Rainbow and Record. Okay. Nope, I did not make it big. There we go. Okay. All right. So 1, save your document and all of the progress. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever we are hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how are we doing? I am now up to 863. So I didn't get a great deal of words, but I was also working on one of those lists of titles. I think I talked about this last time, either that or recently-ish. I love creating titles. Love it. Noticing titles, proving like, yes, this is a good timer. Whatever. Or title. Yes. But I also ran across an ad for somebody's book on Instagram, and I don't remember who it was, but I remember it was The Witch and the Wolf. So alliteration again. Hello. My favorite. And so I was like, see, it can be done. And then I started thinking of like other matches that were similar to that format. And so I have a list of quite a few things. Some of them have like multiple options. Some of them I have not quite filled out yet. Amazingly, I have not filled out the A yet, of course, because, you know. But I have just like random matchups of like either monsters or like folklore critters. And I thought of, okay, so hear me out. The Golem and the Gorgon as a just like even just a meet cute like short story romance. You know, Gollum that has gained sentience and independence type of Gollum. And the Gorgon who turns people into stone. So you have a man who is already made of stone, essentially, or a woman, who knows, whatever you want. Just like critter made of stone meets other lonely critter who turns all of the other critters into stone. Meet cute. It would be fun. It would be very fun. Does anybody else? Yes, and you wrote Daisy the Werecow, short called The Wolf, the Witch, and the Werecow. Yes, that might have been one of the other things that sort of like influenced like alliteration. Yes, and I just now I'm like contemplating whether or not I want to do like a long list of meet cutes that are like maybe like, but for O, see, this is bad. This is where my brain went, because for O, my brain went, oh, the oracle and the octopus, and I was like, oh, that lends itself very well to a particular version of uh, of things, and I'm like, maybe not octopus. I'm not sure I'm ready for that in terms of writing. So I could do the oracle and the oni, you know, just like random matchups. The vulture and the vampire, like, can you imagine? Like, come here often? Oh yeah, all the time. Hey, would you mind getting this drink for me? Like sucking out all the I just, you know, I now I'm so tempted, but again, I need to, maybe I should use this as my flash fiction, because y'all know I'm trying to, or that's one of the things that I wanted to do, was write flash fiction for this year, just kind of get used to like getting done with stuff. Maybe I should do this as my flash fiction list. Maybe. Anyway, so yeah. So I have like the King and the Kelpie, or possibly the Kappa. I don't know. The Jackal and the Djinn. And I could do the honey badger and the hydra, or I could do the harpy and the hellhound. So like I have some options for some of them. And I just, some of them I'm not done with. You know, I'm not quite happy, but like, you know. So I'm now very tempted to just like, but anyway, so I might use that as my flash inspiration. The vulture in the vampire sounds like a supernatural thriller about an assassin hired to kill a vampire but doesn't know she's a vampire. I mean, it could definitely go that route. It could definitely go that route. So, yeah. So I'm very invested in making these lists, and this particular list is making me smile. So, yeah. Ooh, I forgot about doppelganger. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Anyway, so part of what started this off was also Mama Maggie said Agent Mayhem, the puppy, is so grumpy because I will not let him outside to bite the snowflakes. And then I said, Agent Mayhem's Adventures would be a fantastic children's book series, wouldn't it? That'd be just like a fantastic, you know. But anyway, anyway, so I think that was also like just kind of all around in the. So anyway, I got distracted. I did not finish my scene, but I did make some additions to a list that I had started. So we're talking about decluttering and organizing. It's hard. Yes, very hard. Your old boss used to do it as a side business on the weekends for fun, organizing people's closets. She was good at it too. I think it's exhausting, and I only did like 1/18 of what needs to happen. See, here's the thing though. It is harder when it is your stuff. It is much, much easier when it is someone else's stuff and you do not have the sentimental attachment or the emotional weight of the items. So it is much easier to do for other people than it is to do for yourself. Yeah, it's hard when it's on your own stuff. Yeah. Snowing outside and you're procrastinating by watching gardening videos. Am I longing for spring? Yes, I am. Well, spring has already arrived in Georgia. My car is currently already one layer deep in pollen, so I'm going to have to wash it. Fun. 405 words. Excellent. Good, good, good. Your daughter loves organizing. I do like it. I just don't do it often enough. That's my problem. Kate says, finished all my work calls and wrote another 100 words. Excellent. Yay. Another egg conspiracy video. It's the GMO corn in the feed people. Your chickens started refusing to eat corn last summer. You don't make them eat what they don't want. I never stopped getting eggs. Oh. I don't know. Savvy's going to your writing group next Wednesday, so you will be around. Gotcha. Your Zookeeper Cafe Chef Baker Cozy Mystery Titles list has run out of species. Oh no! Has it? I mean, we could work on that. Maybe not, but CV says, what about otter instead of octopus? Maybe. This was where, yes. Okay. Heather says, I do love organizing even my own stuff, just not as much as how I used to organize my mother's closet back when you were young. Yeah, it's always easier and more fun to do somebody else's stuff. Always. Thanks for these. You even got some words in. Yay! I can always keep the list of titles for flash fiction and write them for Camp Nano in July. True. I could. May Mayhem is all shorts of all month. Yes. You hate organizing. Your daughter does it for you, and she's going to clean up the boyfriend's room this weekend. Nice. Nice. Maybe you have the next Marie Kondo on your hands. Maybe. Kate says, thanks. You're welcome. If it wasn't for the care service, you'd be living as a hoarder. I mean, it is hard to get rid of stuff. It is hard, especially when you have the tendency to be attached to things, or the memories, really, that you sort of assign to things. Agent Mayhem is the Great Dane Rottweiler puppy who only has 2 brain cells. Oh, no. Oh, no. Heather's car also has a layer of pollen. Yesterday, you had the thought the neon-colored pollen made the car glow like a clue from the old Scooby-Doo shows. Oh, no. I mean, she could totally do that and get paid for it. Absolutely. Yeah, there are professional organizers. That is a profession. So, yeah. Not even that much stuff, it's the chaos. Yeah. You really like Curry and Cobras about a pink sapphire smuggling ring. I mean, it could be fun. Fun. Okay. I just heard Mom get back. She got back with groceries, so I need to go help put away things. So we are not going to be able to do a bonus sprint, which is probably good because it's already 3:33. Apologies for going over long. Charlie, if you are here still, are you intending to do a pop-up? If so, what time? Bum, 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 bum. I also will pop in the AuthorTube spreadsheet. There is that. Okay, so Charlie says, yes, you're planning to do a sprinty sprint a little bit later. Okay, Lisa did not stream today, so I can delete that one. Am I sharing this? No, I'm not. Sometime around 5 Eastern. Okay. Gotcha. I will keep an eye out for that and then pop that in once that's there. But so we have, I think I should be sharing this at this point. Oops, too big. Maybe one smaller. There we go. So at 3:30. So 4 o'clock we have HK, Paper Tiger at 4:15, Creative Sprints normally at 4:30, and then Charlie and Easy Graphics in the 5 o'clock hour, Jenna the Soul Writer, Power Play Press, and Paper Tiger again in the 6 o'clock hour, JC at 7, Sarah Nicholas at 8. So that is your evening roll call. Yeah. All righty. Thank you very much. Don't forget to save, and I will see y'all soon. Friday, for the first Friday of the month. All right, y'all. I will see y'all soon. Don't forget to save and stretch and zip and all the fun stuff. All right, bye. Oops, wrong end button.